Welcome back to another episode of I Was 8 years old when I found this out, Bible edition. So, I have studied the betrayal of Jesus multiple times in my life, and each time it just breaks my heart more and more. But this broke my heart the most, I think, and it just opened my eyes to how insane this betrayal was, even though I knew that it was prior to this. So, we all know that not only was Judas one of the 12 disciples and betrayed Jesus with a kiss and completely turned on one of his best friends for the last 3 years, but we also know that he betrayed him for only 30 pieces of silver. And while we knew that was low, did you know that it is lower than we even thought it was? See, my Bible tells us that 30 pieces of silver was the value of a male or female slave gored to death accidentally by an ox. So, it was actually less than a healthy slave. A healthy slave cost more than 30 pieces of silver, and Judas gave Jesus up, betrayed him for 30 pieces of silver, which would have equated to a slave at the time that had been gored to death, that wasn't even alive. And this is so important because Christ died to free us from the enslavement to sin that we all live with as humans. And despite being the Messiah, the King of Kings and Lord of Lords, he was betrayed for 30 pieces of silver, which again equated to a male or female slave that had already been gored to death. Let that sink in. He was betrayed and hung on a cross for us, and we don't deserve that in the slightest, yet he did it anyways. So, the next time that you read about his death, his sacrifice on the cross, think about this. Think about the amount of money he was given over for, and how he still, despite being the King of Kings and Lord of Lords, allowed himself to be given up, to be hung on the cross for us, and we don't deserve that. It just makes it so much more amazing in my eyes. So, hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I don't know if you guys knew that, but that's something new that I found out. So, I wanted to share it with you guys. God bless you guys.